Welcome everyone, and thank you all for coming today. My name is Jackson Kunstad Landon, and I am so honored to be presenting to you all my speech today. Martin Luther King once said that we must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. I cannot think of a more perfect statement to describe this past year. Now yes, this year was very difficult for many different reasons. But we never lost hope. We made it better. Let me show you what I mean. So one thing that's immediately different about this past year is the pandemic and the many changes that it brought along the way. We all struggled. But now, as we look back, we can see that we have gained a sense of resilience. We made it through together as an Ashbury community. Through the ups and the downs, we kept on pushing. It wasn't easy, but now the finish line is here. And even now, as we are all online, we are persevering with the thought that tomorrow will be better than today. So we can be proud that we stayed strong and banded together. I think something that is quite overlooked about this past year is compassion. Many of our fellow peers were struggling this year. People outside of the Ashbury community were struggling this year. And you want to know what we did? We did what we do best. We all came together to help. We saw that there was a problem in our community and we fixed it. Whether it was raising money for those in need, whether it was the countless people just helping out their friends, or whether it was you taking out some time for self-care. This year, we were all here to help each other out. So thank you for that. Finally, I would like to address how innovative we were this year. We had to adapt to the ever-changing rules and restrictions. We went from in-class to online, to in-class to online, and we needed ways to make these new situations as enjoyable as possible. And you know what? We did. It took some time, but we managed to innovate and adapt to the problems we faced. We did a mask competition to make wearing masks more fun. We did home form challenges to make online school more fun. The point is, this community saw that we had a hard time ahead, and we did our best to make it as enjoyable and as fun as possible. That is pretty innovative. Now, it's at this point of the speech where the speaker would go through all the grades and give them a word of advice. Now, I think this is great, really. It is a perfect way to round off your speech and kind of share some of your wisdom, if you know what I mean. But this year has been so different that I wanted to do this differently. Instead of me giving advice to all of you, I want to address the lessons that you all taught me. So thank you to the 4th graders for teaching me to not be nervous in the face of the unknown. Thank you to the 5th graders for teaching me to be optimistic about what's to come. Thank you to the 6th graders for teaching me that a good leader can be of any age. Thank you to the 7th graders for teaching me to never give up. And finally, to my fellow 8th graders, thank you for teaching me how to say goodbye to the junior school. Look, I'll admit it, the transition to the senior school is a big step, and the road ahead is unknown. But come on, guys, we got this. We survived 2020 and 2021. If we can do that, then we can do anything. If we stay strong and be resilient, we can do it. If we care for each other and work as a team, we can do it. If we find new ways to make the future better, we can do it. We have to take what we learned this year and bring it with us to the future. And if we do that, then we got it. I'd like to thank staff, students, and parents for coming out today. J'espère que vous passez un été spectaculaire. Merci.